The Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Rabo, has attributed the rescue and safe return of Nigeria Air Force fighter pilot that was involved in air crash on 18 July 2021 after embarking on a successful air interdiction mission against banditry between Zamfara and Kaduna State boundary to the ongoing CDS interactive section with retired senior military officers across the country. The CDS made this disclosure at the second edition of the Security Pally tagged Chief of Defense Staff interaction with retired senior military officers in Northwest Geopolitical Zone at the 1st Division Nigeria Army Officers Mess in Kaduna. The security conference, which is organized by Defense Headquarters, is a platform where the military high command and its veterans brainstorm on issues of national security with a view to get first-hand knowledge on the nitty-gritty of recurring security challenges being witnessed in each of the regions. However, in his remarks, the Chief of Defense Civil Military Corporation, Rear Admiral Frederick Ogu, disclosed that the informed recommendation by the participants will further aid in tackling the array of security issues in the domain. Before proceeding for the security parley, the CDS General Airabo, in company of Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Oladayo Amaho, met with Flight Lieutenant Abayomi Dairo, the LFA Alpha Jet pilot who survived the air crash. The CDS commended the fighter pilot for his gallantry and bravery which he demonstrated in fight against banditry. He encouraged the NFA pilot to remain steadfast in the task of national security.
I thought I'd also use the opportunity to indicate that the very essence of this gathering, which is of course to engage with you and by extension the larger society, is partly what was responsible for the safe return of our cherished pilot. So we thank God and we believe that going forward, that greater gains will be made as we undertake this operational task. Gentlemen, I do not need to belabor the point, which of course was well articulated by both the General Officer Commanding as well as the Chief of Defense Civil Military Corporation in their remarks, which is of course the whole essence of this interaction. We are here with you, and of course when we go into the closed session, I'd like to appeal that the interactions be deep, very forthright, and with this type of commitment that you have always shown. The patriotic zeal that you have always shown whilst in service, even now that you are out of service, giving the rich experience or experiences that each and every of us have. The myriad of security challenges across the country and in the Northwest Geopolitical Zone in particular is such that it's beyond the conventional military. Thankfully, we have been able to review some of our TTPs, our techniques, tactics, and procedures. Very many of our doctrinal issues to be in sympathy with the requirements for the containment of these security threats. But beyond that, there are other issues which in our view would demand a greater input from you amongst other security stakeholders. This assessment is coming from our assessment that amongst all the stakeholders within our environment, within our nation, there is no other person that is better placed to understand the nuances of not just these threats, but of course their containment measures than you. You, when you have been in uniform, now you are out of uniform, you have the ears, and of course the eyes of both the military and the civil. Your interaction is deeper than what those of us in service what they are. So we believe that engaging with you will enable us to have the full spectrum of what these issues are. And we are more convinced that you stand a better chance to do this because you and I, that is, those of you that are retired and those of us that are still serving, have been sold out completely to the cause of unity and faith, peace and progress of our dear nation. Who else will you go to say that the armed forces, the police and our security agencies, for you to be able to tell them what the issues are? To whom will you take your complaints to? No, nobody. Everyone is looking up to you because they believe that you have the magic wand. There is no excuse for any of us out there.
It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to the Chief of Defense Staff interaction with retired senior military officers in the Northwest geopolitical zone. As you are aware, the contemporary security challenges being experienced has deteriorated to a level where the armed forces of Nigeria requires inputs from different stakeholders to combat them. It is the Chief of Defense Staff's view that retired senior and junior military officers have a lot to offer in this regard because of their training and long years of experience. Since these retired officers now cohabit with the larger society, it is expected that they will be in the best position to understand the array of security issues in their domains and offer informed recommendations to assist the armed forces of Nigeria on the likely means and ways to tackle them.
As you all know, these have been challenging times for us all in our country, especially those of us vested with the responsibility of defense and security of the nation. One division area of responsibility has not been spared in the current space of insecurity that has pervaded the region. Kaduna and Niger states in particular have recorded disturbing levels of attacks and kidnappings in vulnerable communities and schools. While the prevailing situation presents a bleak picture, I must tell you that efforts by one division at confronting these threats are beginning to yield the desired results. Recent operations in Niger and Kaduna states have been successful in significantly degrading the bandits and facilitating the return of displaced civilians to previously abandoned communities. We will continue with this trend and leave no stone unturned until Nigerians are able to go about their legitimate businesses without fear of intimidation.